live at the GBTA studio here in San Diego at convention, and I'm here with Mike Eberhard from Concur. Mike, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, and good morning.
So, as always, you know, at convention, it gives us a chance to kind of sit back and reflect on the industry a little bit and kind of where we are and where the industry is. Tell me a bit from your perspective, sitting here today, we've got 1,400 buyers in the room. What do you, for them, what do you see missing in today's managed travel programs?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge of what's missing is really the ability to care for the traveler's safety. I think even in research we did together, in the GBTA research, I think first really understanding that there's an awareness issue. There's a third of the travel managers out there that don't even know how long it would take for them to reach their travelers if they needed to in the event of an emergency. And then I think there's a real inequity today in the solution, right? I think when you look at saying, hey, you need to be able to know where your travelers are, right? So all of the tools that are needed to know location, and then you need to know and be aware of issues as they arise around the world. And then third is you need to basically be on call, proactive for 24/7. And in all my customer meetings, I've found that that's available really in about the 1%, the top 1%. And we really feel that that is something that needs to be available, a full suite of solutions to help with traveler safety for a company of any size.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the big misconceptions about technology and use of technology, certain in our industry and duty of care. To your point, everybody assumes that, well, because I can be connected, that I am and that I am to my company, but it's not the case. I mean, it's
not the case.
No, and especially as the further you go and the more far-flung the destination, right? The challenges get harder and harder in terms of really having the ability to make sure that you're connected to and can really help your travelers when they're out there. So duty of care is certainly a huge issue. But then you start getting into also unique needs of different traveler types. Whether it's women, different
LGBTQ.
Exactly,
yes.
and unique challenges. And I feel even on that, I know that we're only beginning to scratch the surface on our ability to really understand and address those needs as well, right? Talk to that a bit.
We've spent time trying to understand what the needs are, and those two communities are a little bit different, right? The women's safety issues and the LGBTQ safety issues are a little bit different. Women's safety is predominantly focused on physical safety, right? And it has a lot to do with location and lodging. And LGBTQ is more around political freedoms, especially in locations that may not protect that community legally. Or even marginally. Right. And so understanding the challenges before you travel is critically important. It's one of the reasons why you're familiar with TripIt, and one of my favorite new innovations within TripIt is the ability to see your neighborhood safety score. Right. And so now, like if you staying here, I'm at the Marriott Marquis. It has a great safety rating of 24, but it also tells me what my women's safety rating is, what my political freedom safety rating is, what my health and facilities safety rating is. But if you just go across town, in some of the areas like San Ysidro, and you can get into a situation where the safety rating is 78, and the physical harm rating is 99. Right. And as a business traveler, where we tend to look for what's the convenience to my meeting, and does it meet the price of my policy? And so we're trying to bring this information forward for people to be able to realize, I need a different location to stay in, or I need to behave differently when I'm there. Right. Just smarter travel. Yes. Being prepared, understanding the environment you're in, and and then having policies around that too. Exactly. Right? Yeah. So switching gears to technology. So what's on the emerging technology front? What's coming? What's coming for Concur? What's coming for where are you focusing time, investment, energy? The most exciting area, I get the chance to meet with customers around the world and partners around the world a lot in my role. It's the most fun part of my role. And I think the most interesting conversations are what we're going to be able to do together with AI and machine learning. So the artificial intelligence and machine learning. And I think a lot of our customers are asking us to move to continue to remove steps, make it simpler and easier to use, at the same time smarter in every step of the way. And so we've done so much to make it a great experience for the traveler or the person filing the expense claim or processing their invoice. What they want now is for us to be able to help all the back office functions comply with Foreign Corrupt Practices Act in a way that doesn't require 15 human steps. And so it's really exciting, and it's an area we're spending a lot of focus and resources on.
That's great. Well, again, Mike, thanks for joining us here in San Diego.
Thank you, Mike. Congratulations on another great conference.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm Mike McCormick, live from GBTA Studios with Mike Eberhard from Concur from San Diego.